Let me talk about last man back for a minute, because this is something that's been bothering me for a while. I'll see it in matches, I'll see it in a whole bunch of stuff. I'll just quickly talk about last man back and its effects on your effective rotationing in threes, okay? So, I'm not going to touch this ball. Let's say you're last man back, and you feel like there's a potential ball coming towards you, right? So, what is the most effective thing to do? What do you think the most effective way is to guard a net, right? Do you think it's from the side here? Like, okay, I'm gonna wait, oh, he took a shot. Or you think it's from this side? If he's on the opposite side, you think there's some kind of like algorithm, like if he's on the left side, I need to be on the right side? Or do you think it's, oh, he's way up here, so I need to come over here and shadow him and all? Yeah, that's the most effective way to be in defense. Or do you think that the most effective way is to be right here, so you can be like, oh, got it. Okay, what's the most effective way? I'll give you a second to try to answer it. Let's see what you come up with, okay? Now here's the answer. Most effective way to be last man back on defense in a defensive situation is to understand the opponent's capability with the ball, okay? So what does that mean? Like I was saying earlier in one of the replays, if this ball is rolling this way and he is sideways like this, if he's underneath the ball, the only place he can hit it is continuously along that wall. So what do you need to cover? You need to cover the wall right here and realize when he's coming, oh, I can just take him out right there. Or if he's coming at you, let's say he's got the ball and he's coming at you like this, straight at the net. What can he do? He can cut it. But if the ball's going too fast, guess what? He can't, because the ball's way too far in front of him. So what do you need to do? You need to just fucking hit the ball. So you need to wait, oh, he's coming, and challenge. And challenge it where? To the corner, to the side. So in short, the most effective way to guard your net is to know what the opponent can do with the ball at any given time. And in order to know what the opponent can do with the ball at any given time, guess what? You need to be in free play, hitting the ball, messing about, knowing exactly what you can do with the ball at any given time. So this is why I keep telling people to go into free play and mess around as much as possible, because then this gives you more information on not just goaltending, right, but in anything you do in the game, like passing, whether your teammate is going to be able to do anything with the rotation or the ball or whatever. Like, you will understand what he can and cannot do with the ball as long as you're in free play and you understand what you can and cannot do with the ball. And then you'll understand the restrictions, right? So like for me right here, if I wanted to flick, I had to slow down right there. So then that's an obvious tell. If you see somebody trying to catch the ball and slow down right here, then you know that they're going to try some sort of flick nonsense. So you're going to be in net and you're going to be ready for it. Oh, here's your flick. Okay, I read it. Alright, so that's the most effective way to goaltend in Rocket League. There's no one way, just like rotating and positioning, like I said earlier. There's no one way. It's all about understanding what your teammates or your opponents and teammates can do, and then realizing where you are most effective in the moment. Okay, so how does that affect? How does last man back affect your rotational effectiveness of the entire team? Let's talk about that for one brief moment, okay? Because I've been having this situation happen a lot, and the situation is, you know, let's say, basically my theory is that the person that's last man back, who's back here, that stays in the net and is super cautious and doesn't know what the heck to do and stuff, doesn't know what the heck to do, is not perfectly equipped to handle whatever rank that they're at, and that's why they're staying back, because they don't know when to go, they don't know how to go, they're afraid, they feel like the other team's going to beat them to the ball, they're not equipped to handle the ball in certain situations, they're not quick with the aerials, so they wait way longer than they should right here, because they think, hey, this is where I'm most effective to cover the net. I need to be right in front of the net in case there's a shot, then I can save it, and it's like the easiest save ever because I barely have to go in the air and blah blah blah. But really, last man back is more about, again, understanding what your teammates are doing and how they're most effective. So if let's say I have two teammates down the field, right? They're all the way at the other end and they're completely ineffective. So what's my job? My job is to waste as much time as possible, and unless I see an optimal, like a really good challenge opportunity where I feel like it's going to safely go to one side or the other or whatever, then I should waste as much time as possible and be impatient as possible with this save so that they can get back. But let's say, you know, both your teammates are at the midcourt or midfield and they're heading back, and there's plenty of time for them to, you know, pick up whatever 50-50 you get or whatever the fuck you do. So there's absolutely no reason to stay in net. And what happens when you stay in net and your two teammates are back on your side? Here's what happens. Okay, if you stay in net and your two teammates are coming back, they effectively, they're coming back like this. They're like, oh shit, the ball's coming, but it's his turn to go, so I'm gonna wait, he's still not going, he's still not going. Guess what's gonna happen? They're either gonna be right here, waiting for you to go, because this is where they're supposed to be, or they're gonna be coming back, and be like, oh, he's not going, so I'm a challenge. And then you're gonna be like, oh shit, all my teammates freaking cut rotation, and they don't know how to rotate, they're so dumb. It's like, no, okay? No, part of rotation means that you have to come out of net, and you have to understand when to challenge the ball, because you have to understand, that there are certain situations in which players with the ball are absolutely deadly. Okay, they're deadly in certain situations, but most of the time they have to set up for it, and that's why you need to go for the ball and challenge. If you don't challenge, you're gonna halt the rotation of your entire team. So you're gonna have one guy here, then you're gonna have one guy over here, and they're not gonna know what to do. And then by the time you go up, you're like, oh, I gotta sit, and then you miss a save, and they can't do anything. Can't do absolutely anything. But let's say you went forward and you challenge. That forces the opponent to make a move early, and then guess what, your team's already right here, and if they make a move early and it's on target, oh, easy save, no challenge, okay, right to the corner, and then they continue on. Okay, so keep that in mind. The last man back's job it's very important, and it's imperative in order to keep the rotational, like, I'm looking for a word but I can't find it, just the rotational mumbo jumbo flowing. Okay, so if you don't do it, if you don't rotate, if you don't understand that sometimes you have to go, even if it's just for a simple little challenge, or you feel like you're just throwing yourself away, you have to go so that your other teammates can actually do something and they don't have to just sit back there and wait. So keep that in mind, try to implement that. That'll be my next little bit of tip there. But besides that, thanks for watching. This will be it for me. Maybe I'll make some more videos in the future with more specific stuff, talking about more specific stuff. But right now, that's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.